Welcome back. So in between the parts, I went away and got level 58 so I could try and start then and now. And I did do it. I got partway through and then I got to the enemies that are level 80. I think they were level 80 or level 6. No, they can't be. It would be level 80. They were purple on their levels and stuff like that. It was like, oh, I cannot take these out yet. I didn't give it too much effort, essentially. I didn't change up my gear or anything like that. It's like, no. I decided I'm going to wait. So the bit that's already recorded for then and now, you'll see at a later date. But what we're going to do in this part is actually just carry on. Because if I can't do that yet, we're done on affinity missions for now, essentially. It's like, yeah, we've got a few quests here and there. 3 there. I think it's 4 over here. Yeah, we got a few left, but we want to get the new character, get their affinity sorted and stuff like that, get loads of lovely things sorted, and then I can eventually get more levels and get that finished and carry on recording the rest of it, essentially, because it's like, yeah, I'm not going to re-record that bit. It's like, no, I've already got my reactions to it and stuff like that. But for now, for this part, we're going to be doing chapter 13, act 1. So let's go. Yeah, it's all new, everyone. What is it? Cause and effect. Ooh. It's exciting because it's all new. Ooh. New sweeping camera angles. Again, would have been lovely if it got expanded, you know. Just a little bit. Nothing major, just a little bit. What the... Annihilation event? That definitely looks like an Annihilation event. What the hell? That's seeming very, very Xenoblade Chronicles 3-ish. Okay. Okay. Come on, load!
Disappeared? What do you mean? We got
I forgot to equip clothes on him. Anyway.
reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira. What do we know about it? Whatever it is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rainstorm.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
You're saying NLA is in danger?
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
What?
I'd rather avoid any more bangs. The Lifehold Core investigation pales in importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise. No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Not like to your future? A future connected? Maybe? Like, it's got this little smirk on my face because it's like, ooh. This is like, that feels like Annihilation events. I want to give him clothes while I remember. It's like, oh, I still need to give you a skill as well, which I did do when I was doing the Affinity mission, but I have reloaded to save, and as a result, she's not got one again. Just give you anything, really, mate. Just anything torso-wise. I mean, there's something, but I mean, is adventure bodywear? Like, no. You like a full body one? Like, there are full body, like, bodywear stuff, like, yeah. Like, where's... That's hopes. Go at the back. I don't know. Like, the whole body. Are you in the right section for, like... Yeah, torso. Not one that's just, like... a suit. That's a tank top, like, school blazer. That'll do. That'll do. Right, there we go, look. He's wearing a lovely suit now. He's wearing a lovely suit. Right, let's go sort Celica with the skill now. And then we'll head out and investigate these, I'm gonna keep calling them Annihilation events, because that's what they seem like they are to me. They look slightly different. But it's just that feeling like it's got that fog element. It's like, hold on, yeah, hold on. Right, so bear with me while this goes a bit laggy. Register pilot. Where's Celica? There you are. Okay. Right, give it a minute. Right, I think we're good. Right, where we headed? We headed to, like, where? 'Cause yeah, there's one. So, there was other ones on the map. So I'm curious. I want to go see, like, there was one near the life hold. So it's like, I'm curious about seeing this other one. And what happens if we fly into it? At speed. Because everything in it gets annihilated. Like, is it... Because an Annihilation event previously, that we know from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it would appear, wipe out everything there, and then it would dissipate and disappear. Whereas now, this one seems like it sticks around. Yeah, like what the hell? I'm gonna go straight at it and see what happens. Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Da 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 da. Ow! Ow! It burns! Oh god. It's weird having like these orbs in the middle of nowhere. It's alright. Oh my god. It's just bizarre. Bizarre. Right, let's go to the one we're meant to be going to. The break of day. It's ominous. That's ominous. Look at the thing. It's huge. Water. Just getting a little look at it, game. You didn't have to assault me with a disc. Alright, anyway.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
Because if this is an Annihilation event, it raises the question of, like, how stable is this universe and all that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah. But you guys see the big thing behind you? You want to go. You want to leave, guys. Get in the helicopter and go.
Elma, look!
Okay. Ghosts?
What?
Yeah.
Ghosts!
But how? Why here?
So we didn't have much on the ghosts at all throughout the game. Very Ouroboros looking. That's something that was always interesting about the ghosts. What the hell? We should leave.
Where'd they disappear?
This is interesting immediately.
Planning to fight. A melee attack should stagger us.
I want this from this distance. Hunter's blow. You like that?
They even hit it, like, what the hell?
Fire! Boost attack! This one's special! I shall stop you cold in your
Invincible.
tracks.
Okay.
They're wide open up here! Shoot her! You like that? See how
Won't
you like
last
this?
long against death.
Oh, whip! This one's special!
Maybe one of the other aspects of it?
Gun form! Come on! Whoa! Attack at range!
You want to play with the big
Really,
boys?
I'm allowed to go all out?
I'm taking a shot
See
from
how
above.
that lady slaps!
Get rid of those orbs on it. We want to get rid of those orbs.
I want this
Won't
from
last
this
long
distance.
against
Kill
death.
this Kalunga! Just shoot it!
It's very hard to take this thing out.
You want to play with the big
What
boys?
happens if we land and try and do damage to it?
You like
Won't
that?
last long against
What
death.
happens if we land, game? Thank you.
This one by hand. This one's special.
Think you can take the heat?
Phenomenal.
Rondo!
Okay, that's a bit better. Alright.
Double Rondo!
Starfall Rondo. Ooh. Another one I was going to say, another 3.
Seems we've been found out. What now? If we truly must fight,
Phenomenon.
from this distance. Double Rondo! Now we're in business. Take the attack to this!
Has it adapted or something? Because this one's not taking any damage.
Starfall Blossom!
Okay, got a little bit in there.
Double Rondo! I'm feeling pretty good.
What I want to see, genuinely,
Mind if I cut this engagement short?
if we're starting to make connections potentially to other Xenoblades, I want to see some of these ghosts sort of like merge together,
Double Rondo!
like a Mobius kind of thing.
Double Rondo! I shall stop you cold in your tracks.
Here we go.
Double Rondo! Double Blossom! You like that?
Phenomenon.
Against this.
Heal me! See how fall to be sloppy! A temporary upgrade! Phenomenon!
Get this one out, get it out, come on.
Doppel
Just-
Rondo! This one's
Didn't matter
special.
anyway.
Mind if I cut this engagement short?
Want to play with the big
Doppel
boy?
Rondo! Fire! Doppel Rondo! I want this from this
Want to play with the big
Doppel
boys?
Rondo!
Looks like one of its orbs is vulnerable or something, like, and I don't know if it's random or anything.
I really am sorry.
I'm so sorry. Okay. What is going on here? He just bloofed. Oh god. They got like drill weapons.
Uh-oh. There's so many of them.
Who is doing that? Is the new character? How is he so adept at fighting them, if so?
That skill.
An Ares.
No way. How's this possible?
They're trying to make out it was Lao. I don't feel like it would be, but... Very intriguing already.
Elma, the scale chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
Hey, we should report back, because, yeah.
You're right. This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
And we need to get all the information back, because what is going on? What? Okay, so that event is still there, like the Annihilation event, as I said, I'm still going to call it that. See if anything else is going on. Like we'll fly back. See if anything else is going on around the place. Because there's another event there. Just trying to see if like there's any other Annihilation events around. Seems to be that one on the way. That one's huge. Why are there differences inside? NLA waters. Ooh. Don't worry about the future. It's alright. I don't know about that. Like that's going on. It's weird, like what the Annihilation events in the distance are doing to like the sky, so we can see them more than other things, sort of thing. So you get weird silhouettes. Landing was almost good. Almost. Where we go from here? What do we do? There's a lot of questions very quickly. On top of what we had previously.
An Ares?
I couldn't confirm who was piloting it. But that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive?
We'll ask who he might be referring to. It's like, yeah, they're going with the idea it's going to be Lao, but I don't think that'll be the case. But I don't know. Why cover his face, you know?
Alois Bernholt.
Oh.
Pilot of the first Ares, and the hero who saved us all. On that note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw. Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Wasn't it locked up in the Lifehold core?
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena is to blame, or God knows what. An Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't know much ourselves. An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the Ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the Ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the Ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened? That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing. The ghost's arrival. Even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Elma?
It's fine. The time has come for you all to hear the truth. Of how I lost my home. Twice over.
Looking like it could be 3 times at this rate, then.
The planet of my birth lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe, and evolved differently from Earth. But like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Cimmerians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the Ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning. Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Simmar's legacy. And furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
How's the Ares come into all this?
I don't know the whole story either. Only... The Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Samar.
But that means...
Right. The Ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Samar. And the Ares is one of Samar's creations too. Which makes it easier to understand their motivations.
You think that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the Ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld. Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected and indiscriminate, attacking us and Ganglion alike. The fighting grew muddled, and my world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If the Ganglion survived, they would target you next as our fellow descendants of Samar. The last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
Parts of this are sounding very similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like the appearance of the ghosts with the Annihilation events, it's the appearance of Ouroboros, Mobius, that type of thing in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in time with the Annihilation events. There's a definite feeling of similarity to this. Despite the odds, you're still alive, yeah. Well, uplift. Like Doomsay. No.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the Ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason? It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
Commander Bandham,
What is it?
we detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal. Ain't your grandpappy skills.
You don't think...
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
Quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Elma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
I've got thoughts at the moment. My thoughts are very much like, I'm wondering if it's sort of like almost harkening back to some elements of like Doctor Who and stuff like that, oddly enough. Like people who've watched Doctor Who may know what I'm gonna talk about. Just the idea of like, maybe because it's tech from the Sumerians, maybe because they're from like another dimension, they arrived in this dimension, like because of that, maybe it's a case of almost like a self-correcting element to the universe. Like the ghosts aren't another like group of people or anything like that. They're not another alien race. Maybe they're just a force. So if something arrives from another dimension and you start using that technology and stuff like that, the universe self-rights. And like that's the force that self-rights is the ghosts themselves. And they do that through annihilation events, like eradicate what's there. It seems a bit extreme, but maybe it's a case of like, if you think of it like antibodies or something like that. Like the universe is protecting itself from something that's foreign, from outside this universe, so it's trying to destroy that. In that same way of like, you can overreact when you get a virus, like you get fevers and stuff like that, and your body starts to overreact. And it can be dangerous in and of itself. So it's like, maybe there's some kind of element to that. Like, I don't know. I've got ideas. We just need more information. But we are going to end this part here. In the next part, we'll go see what's going on with those two scouts. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ra for now.